Welcome to the channel, everybody, and we're going to start you off with the goal of the century. This is called the alien maneuver. First of all, check out the float. This is called a reverse first-time fake shot float maneuver. So you see there the float as he's facing the wrong way doing his fake shot. And then what a turn. This is where it really gets alien because somehow facing the wrong way, he just manages to float around and face the goal the right way. And then, does he finish this? Does it go wide? Surely the goalie saves it. Nope. It goes right in the corner because it triggered the animation. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is UFL in a nutshell. It is a joke. Complete joke. I mean, it is constant nonsense over and over again. The goalkeeper doing the same animation on every single breakaway when you're in the box. I mean, it's the same animation, guys. It's not even different. Check it out. The goalie dives kind of sideways towards the top corner. The ball, pretty much no matter where you shoot it, no matter what angle you're from inside the box, will shoot it will dive in the same exact way, and then the ball for the rebound will parry in the same exact direction. Check it out yourself. Any type of breakaway, any type of shot around the box that gets saved by the keeper, it's the same animation. There is no fluidity to even the shooting the ball, right, inside the box. You either have to trigger a first-time shot or trigger a snapshot, or put the ball every once in a while in a place where the goalie can't make that same animation over and over. Not to mention even the penalty kicks. Look at this tell, guys. Look at this tell. Every single penalty kick. Every single penalty kick. Which is probably why this ratty player even chose to do that. And yes, it is a ratty player. I will show you as we go. I don't want to focus on the ratty part, but there are absolutely exploits in this game. Whether it's taking the player out over and over because you know already that you're going to be able to tell where he's going on his penalty kick because there's obvious tells. That's one we don't really talk about a lot because many players, don't do this one. That's a new one. But you have this right here, the certain angled through ball. It is a glitch through ball, similar to, I forgot if it was patch 1 or 2 or whatever like that, where you could play the ball and no matter what, the defender and the goalkeeper would not intercept, would not defend. The ball would just simply roll through until your striker could run through and score. We have that same exact thing now. You'll see the stats at the end of this game here. You'll see how this opponent gets destroyed. And then when I have a sure shot scoring chance, takes me out, saves a penalty kick. You'll see the only 2 shots he had all game were playing a through ball from the same angle, where I easily look at my defender on this. Look at my defender. This is a second one, by the way. The first one I had the drop on him too with Dumfries, who's like 99 strength, okay? And that was the 2 goals that my opponent scores. Then you simply go to 1 depth. On defense, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in the box against 3 attackers in the box. Here, let's even just say 4, and that's what you have. 3 players surrounding the ball at any time, right? And then if I pass back, watch this. The same type of play over and over and over again, which is why at the end of this, you're going to see this. And that is UFL in a nutshell, right there. The only 2 shots that this player possibly could get were the same exact through ball because he was getting destroyed and he knew that this was a way to exploit a broken game and be able to get through without getting stopped. I stopped him every single time, had to jump on him there. I mean, watch this in slow motion. This is the second one. It gives you more of a look at the drop I had. Now, it's the same thing on the first one, right? But then you just can't tell just quite as much. Now, watch this. This is 99 speed, 99 agility, 99 everything Dumfries. So it's not like he's weak. And there was no getting in front of him. You guys understand how the mechanics work. You defend all the time. Every single time your defender just keeps running through there and will win that ball. It doesn't matter if it's CR7, Holland, it doesn't matter who it is. When you get to jump on the player and you predict the play right, you get rewarded in this game 99% of the time. But the problem is there's always the exploit. Whatever the exploit is, whether it's L2 cross, look at here. easily get the jump, and then look, the slow down right there. There's nothing there. There's not, oh, well, he did an animation where what animation is there to do mid-run? There isn't. Did he all of a sudden push the tussle button? There is no tussle button. There was no tussle there. My defender literally had the right of way, and then just boom, the animation triggers, and goodbye, he's through. And this is why UFL is not worth playing, because it's exploits like this over and over and over again. No matter how well you play in this game, you get breakaways, you dribble into point blank range where you have 99.9% chance of scoring in real life, right? You know for a fact there's no way the goalie can save this, but he does the same animation over and over and saves the ball. And then you go down, you give up one or two, whatever glitch plays there are. It could be a Jonathan David snapshot where your defender just decides to stop defending. It could be a through ball where your defender is you're defending the right way, you easily got the jump on the player, and they just let the player go right through, and then they go down and they score 2 shots out of 2 when you get 11, and their goalie makes miraculous saves. The same jump every time, the same dive, but whatever, the same exact save. That's what kind of torture you put yourself playing UFL. Now, my theory is, the reason why the through balls are like that, where the player gets the right of way, just like the broken through ball earlier in an earlier patch, is because they weren't able to truly fix through balls. So they put in an animation, just like the snapshot, right? Which the reason why Jonathan David is overpowered is because of his snapshot. Defenders just glitch up whenever he gets a ball, and he, gets the whole lane to shoot parted like the Red Sea, and the ball just flies through into the net. That's why Jonathan David's so OP, is because of his own snapshot. Whether it's because they messed up some coding in the animation for him, who knows? But all snapshots have like that OP type of animation. It's just Jonathan David's over and over and over again going. There is no kind of even variance where sometimes the defender every once in a while will block it. For Jonathan David, or even if there is, it's very small percentage, right? And this is a well-known fact. But these are the types of things that break the game, and it all comes down, I don't know, like the details of coding, but it all comes down to the developers clearly can't fix something without breaking other things. That is the problem. And so anybody who plays this game and says, well, they're newer, let's just give it time, this is the repetitive cycle you're under. Every single patch, even if the strikers fix one exploit, 5 more come in. So the Rats go, okay, they fix 40-yard finesse shots. Well, let's see what's broken now. Oh, we can still do the L2 cross. Oh, we can still do a through ball from this angle. It's no different. This is the same glitch from an earlier patch, guys. I don't know if you remember it, but it was right down the middle. It's the same glitch, different angle. You could play a through ball down the middle, and your defenders would just let it go, right? They would stop running, even though they had the right of way to get in front of the attacker, like always, like happens every other play. And instead of doing that and winning the ball, they simply just kind of stop running or jog. The attacker runs straight through. Even the goalie froze up, and the player was able to just perfectly time it, where every time they played a through ball from a certain angle, they got a free goal. There was no skill in it. I mean, that player had 2 shots, both from the same through ball at the same angle. And then he packs the back, 8 players in the box, and boom. That's what you get over and over. Then they patch that out, and guess what? There's something else broken the next time. You still can't pass the exact place you want to every time. Randomly, the ball will just go in an opposite direction. You still can't jockey correctly. The movement is still completely broken. And so no matter what you feel about EA Sports, the bottom line is you can go use it as an example at least, even if you hate it, and just look, there's no exploits. Through balls work perfectly. Defending is manual. There is no tells on penalty shots. So maybe one day UFL will be there, but it's years and years away. I mean, look, you can see the difference. Go watch Ronaldo's head on the penalty shot there, and notice in any penalty shot, it's like that. Now, guess what? There's rarely penalty shots because there's no, like, any type of animations to create different, offensive and defensive interactions, no tussles or anything. And so unless you have a player blatantly taking you out, there's not really many penalty shots. But when you do get one, notice there's always a tell. So it's just another wrap maneuver. They take you out and they don't care because they're going to look which way you're going. If your head doesn't go left or right, they stay down the middle, they save it. If your head goes left or right, they dive that way, they save the shot. Easy. So they get burned on defense, they follow you, and then they save your PK. Then they go to the same angle once or twice a game, and that's all they need to get your 11 shots saved to the 2 they get, and they win. Now, maybe they can't win like that every game, but the fact that players can master exploits due to their lack of skill, they start mastering exploits instead of learning the game and playing football, and that's what you have to face. Just the fact that that's in the game is insane. So no matter how bad I want to play UFL, just because I want an alternative, right? And I know that the subscribers for my channel, we started around UFL, and we all as a whole would love to come back together under UFL and have fun like it was previously, right? Like it was at the beginning of the game, like how it all started. But the bottom line is the company just keeps making the game worse and worse, and I can't just lie about it. This game is completely unplayable. Over and over again, Strikers proves they can't fix it, and over again we do these same things, and yet players just won't get it. The bottom line, you have FC 25 or FC 26 and so on and so forth, or you have eFootball, which I'm still not totally sold on that, or you keep driving yourself crazy playing a game it's just going to go in this vicious circle. There's going to be exploits. Everyone's going to get mad. They're going to fix the exploit only for 5 more to rear their ugly head. Now we're starting to go in circles with, repetitions of, oh, this exploit's back. Oh, this exploit's fixed. Now that exploit's back. Oh, that exploit's fixed. Now this exploit's back. It's just the same nonsense because Strikers is nowhere near ready to be in this competition as a true, football game. Right now, at the most, it could be like, let's just have fun every now and then. And even then, why not just have fun with a real football game that's not broken? Even eFootball with all their nonsense would be better as a free-to-download game to play when every once in a while you maybe want to change the speed from FC. But if you want to play a true football game where it's about skill, where the worst thing you have to deal with is lag from the servers, right? Even though you could still play football, but you might get terrible lag sometimes, it's still better than going into a game and having an exploit fest to see you can not play football the most to get a win. Come on. I mean, there's no way. The answer is obvious unless you are you-know-what. Unless you are a giant rat, the answer is obvious, and that's just the truth. So, keep grinding, keep having fun, and I'll see you on the next one. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree, and if you say UFL is not broken, please give me answers to all these exploits and what you would call it then if it's not broken. So, other than that, have a good one. I'll see you later. Peace.